In today's video, we see some crazy action from the last 2 days of Sick Week 2026, where we have some crazy crashes, a lot of cars break, and who knows who's going to come out on top at the end. It's a crazy action-packed video. Let's get right into all of the action from days 5 and 6 of Sick Week 2026. What's up, guys? Welcome back to 3G Video, where today we're at Orlando Speed World. I'm out on the wall because we're getting ready to get started with some racing. Today we are starting with D-Class once again because it is nice and chilly. We've got our jackets on and it's going to be a fast day. We got a lot of cool cars out here. Let's go get started for today's video. It is morning here on day number 5, which would normally mean it's the last day of Sick Week, but it is not. We still have tomorrow, and we got cars in the lanes getting ready to race here in Orlando. It's going to be an epic day. Make sure you guys hit that follow button, and we are going to be out here. So thank you so much for being here, and let's look forward to a great day. I came back in the lanes because we had a little lull after D-Class. We got our C cars starting to load in the lanes. John's been back in the pits checking things out. So what have you seen back there? Who all's here?
I went back to the quarantine. That's where all the three fastest cars are right now, and the quickest ones and stuff. Devin's back there with the Mustang. The Swedes are back there with the Firebird. After that, we pretty much lost all the real fast ones and stuff. I saw Alex Taylor and them, they were back there and all too.
So we did see that Devin Vanderhoop was working on the car last night, and they had the intake off of it at a gas station and stuff, so it's good that they're back there already, so I'm glad to see that they're here.
Yeah. I'm hoping he's feeling better.
Yeah, with that torn bicep, that's not fun at all. So yeah, hopefully we'll see some good passes in that class, but we got C cars up now. We got to see them make it down. Enjoying all of the cool cars in all the classes, and we just got done with that C group, which is obviously really cool. However, we have the fast cars, our A, B, and C slick cars up right now. This should be epic. A quick look in the lanes of what is coming up. We got Trevor Brandon leading the Sick Freaks class. That thing is wicked fast. Got a lot of cars over here in our quarantine, and then we have Mike Finnegan leading up our non-quarantine lane in Blaspheme. It's gonna be awesome to see him get down. Hopefully they can put a good pass down right at that 850. Man, they've been doing amazing. At least their first day, they hit that thing dead on. We love it. Farther back, we have the twin turbo big block Tesla, and we have the old naturally aspirated small block Camaro, plus Alex Taylor, Kid Crier, and the hearse. We got a whole lineup coming at us here right now. Okay, well, it's time to see some fast cars. Our quarantine lane is all pulling out right now. It's gonna get fun. looking for. Oh man. Okay, next up we have the Swedes. This is the, I believe, second place car now since Stefan is actually out. So this car is running a 630 and a 638. So we're gonna be looking somewhere around there. And they've got Nick Cryer over in the other lane. He's been running low sevens, hoping to get into the 60s. Out early, 681. Shoots were out way early. Nick Cryer went to a personal best over there as well, 700. Woo! Well guys, we got Mike Finnegans out here at Sick Week, day number 5 at Orlando Speed World. Man, he is looking for that 850 pass. They've been doing some really good passes this week. Let's see what he can put down right now. An 893, that's a little bit slow for that car. Sounds a little off. Hope they are. Tesla going 824, and then obviously Hurst having some issues. Well guys, got a little bit of track prep going on. I had to run back and get a charger. Made it in time. We got a wheelie machine coming up here, so got a lot of cool stuff getting ready to head our way. All right, folks, here Let's get right back to the race. Dustin had a wild ride, getting some water under his tires. He goes 844 at 161. I think that's a little quick for them. That's awesome. In the right lane for the Mustang and 970 at 153. Same mile an hour between the Mustang and the GTR. That's wild. .944 letting out because he got really sideways there. Wow. Alright guys, we have the Rotsun up. Now they actually put a clutch in this last night. It's the clutch from Blaspheme. It didn't exactly line up perfect, but it got them here, and they're going to be trying to make a pass right now, so let's see what it can do. Shoots out the right lane. Oh, he's out of it really early. 1280 at 74. That half track had to have been moving. And now we have Boosted Boys Kyle with the 2J Civic. It's like a rear-wheel drive. We got to hang out with them day 0. If you guys didn't see that video, definitely go check it out. We saw it on the dyno making 580 horsepower. Now they do have a very tight converter in it, so they've been struggling with getting it out of the hole, but we'll see what they can do right now. Looks like they are taking the 20. They have been fighting a lot.
out there with him.
Well, maybe they might try to restate. I don't know.
Again, Kyle is
Yeah, they are taking a 20-second pass and just staying in competition, which, hey, I commend them for staying in, guys. That is, their week has been insane. I just want to see them finish. That's a lot of smoke down there. I'm hoping everything's okay for them. They are safe. They're getting off the track. Well, they're going to get some prep done now for our radial cars, which is the next class. Tractors are allowed. All right, well, our 8 radial cars are loaded in the lanes, and we're ready for some fast passes. We got Devin Vanderhoof back there. We got a lot of really cool cars. Let's go see them. Blaine Stark just wrecked the radial car. He is out of it, checking it over. So it looks like he's okay, but it does look like it smashed the front end pretty good. Oh, man. Well, guys, they got the EMT out for Blaine. He was okay. He didn't have to go into it. Obviously, the track just has to send it out there to make sure he's okay. They checked him over. We got over the intercom that he is good. So thankfully he's okay. That's the important part. Car is obviously tore up a little bit, but hey, they'll rebuild. They'll come back out, and just glad Blaine's okay. He knew what to do in such a obviously scary situation. All right, it's time to get back to some racing. Okay, so it looks like Kevin put something down on the track there. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, so got confirmation. It is water. They're going to get that cleaned up. Hopefully Kevin can just throw a head gasket in. It didn't torch the head or anything. Man, he's been doing really good in that class. I think he actually came into today leading. So, I mean, they've been really killing it. It's, I hope they can get it fixed and get another pass and keep, dominating out here. But who knows? We'll just have to follow along and see what happens. So as we're waiting to get this track cleaned up once again, because this is becoming to be a common theme here, we are waiting for Josh and Devin Vanderhoof to take this Mustang down to see what they can put down for their first pass of day number 5. Okay, they got the track clean, and Devin and Josh are ready to go down. See if they can hold the lead.
We'll line up.
I talked to Devin, asked him if this thing's back to 100% after having the intake off last night, and he said he's not sure. We're going to find out right now. .627 at 227. That mile an hour is a little low, but man, that ET is there. I don't think it was too hurt. Okay, so Devin's car, I guess, is not okay. They're down at the big end with a little bit of smoke. So Devin Vanderhoof's car caught on fire. Looks like they put the fire extinguisher on it. Oh no. They got the drone shot down there, got the nose off. Apparently there is fluid under it. We're gonna go see if it's on fire. All right, so I hopped down here to check in, and it looks like Josh is okay, which is, obviously the most important part. We've been having a lot of scary things today, but they got the car off. Apparently there was a lot of fire underneath it, and they probably cooked some wires and such. However, if anybody could fix wiring, Devin is the guy. So we'll just have to see if they can continue on. They obviously got a good pass today. Not exactly what they're looking for down in the teens, but I think they would have been happy with it. Hopefully I can just get this car back on the road. We can see him tomorrow. So they're towing him back. Did hear that his suit actually got burned, which is scary. Fire is a very scary thing, but thankfully, obviously, had all the safety equipment, and Josh is okay. Yeah, scary. Apparently, it took out one of the drive shaft loops as well. Just transmission had issues, and that's what caught on fire. So Oh man, this has been a day. The past couple passes have all just been issues. So yeah, we'll be back to racing here soon. We still got a lot of guys to go. Kind of makes your heart pound a little bit. Okay, let's go back up to the line. All right, guys, we are back to racing with two very, very cool cars. Should be a good race. $6.90 for Glenn. Obviously, Alan's having some issues getting out early. Man. $7.53 in the right lane. My goodness, those guys are moving. We got Timothy Blythe in the Triumph. I love watching him. Let's go. $7.28. That might be a personal best for Tim. That's awesome. All right, so after all the hecticness of the A Radial, we are actually rolling into our B Radial, and then I think they're gonna bring C Radial up as well. So got a little bit slower cars. Hopefully we won't have as much carnage, but still a lot of really, really cool stuff out here. Let's see a couple of these passes. No way guy. Love seeing him out here. Let's see what he can put down. This car is getting quicker and quicker. Okay, so we did get some news about Kevin Smith's engine. We thought it might just be a head gasket. They actually broke the block, so that's... Alright, so they called back around our A, B, and C group, slick tires, and we have Alex Taylor up. She had some issues on the first pass with some brake fluid getting down under the tire and making it spin, so they found a wheel bearing issue or something, and they got it fixed, so hopefully this pass will go a whole lot better. busted over that far lane, obviously having some issues. Man, I'd really love to see that truck get down today. All right, guys, we got one of the crowd favorites, Mr. Mike Finnegan, up for his second pass of the day. They were driving through a clutch issue earlier. I think they might have got it figured out. So we also have the Olds over here, which likes to do giant wheel stands. So this should be a real exciting pass. Oh, Finnegan gets out of it early. The wheel standing Olds goes down to a 10:32. Well, they brought the rotsun back around, so let's see if we can do another wheelie.
Up off the ground. High. Going for that time slip he needs. 886 at only 119. 1092 at 126 out of the rotsun.
Guys, the rotsun is a 10-second car, and it ran a bottom 7 in the 8th, almost in the 6s. What? So we have Mike Finnegans' direct competition here in the Disorderly Conduct Nova. He has a cage that can go faster than Finnegan, and Finnegan didn't make a great pass that last round. So definitely going to be tight, going to be hard for Finnegan, but it is still possible unless he puts down the gauntlet right here. Let's see what he can do. So he just ran an 8:55, which is still possible for Finnegan to get in there if he comes back and gets a good pass. So it's kind of all in Finnegan's court right now. We'll have to see. If they can get another pass, that would be huge. We got Mike Finnegan back up for, I think, his third pass of the day. Again, we're looking for that 850 as close as he can because the car that he's competing against can go faster. So definitely it makes it difficult, but he has the option and the opportunity to win if he can get down really quick right now. Speaking of his competition, he's right there. So, woo. Oh no, there's fluid underneath the car as they push it back. Oh no.
I don't really like this.
I bring a drink, man. You bring a drink, man? Hey, we don't need a radiator. Yeah.
What does that say?
No, we don't need it.
No. Yeah, it's not good.
Tom Bagley. Bagley, as I mentioned yesterday, bought this car originally sight unseen off Marketplace.
All right, we had to go up and catch Alex and Tom real quick. I know it's kind of all over the place, but we got the van. We're gonna have to go get a trailer hitch for it. We're gonna talk to Mike and them, figure out wiring for trailer lights and everything. We just gotta get everything figured out. But hey, I'm just happy we're gonna be able to be helpful. Hey, John. He needs my scooter. Man. As we go through the pits, we're not the only one that is excited to be able to be helpful. The old man is actually helping by giving parts off of his car to Richard Guido so he can finish. The old man is out. He had some issues that they're not able to overcome. So they're out here helping others, and we're going to try to get Finnegan taken care of as well. Guys, we got a new addition to the minivan. Oh wait, we got a trailer we're going to be pulling with it. Hopefully it doesn't squat too much. I'm a little worried, but we're going to make it happen. So we have trailer in tow and a Blaspheme over here with a broken block because it kicked some rods. So that's unfortunate. Mike is not going to get to finish. There's a lot of people that haven't finished today just because of breakages. The old man's out. There's a ton of people kind of crazy. It's normally the first day is the really bad one, and then this year it's this day, the 5th day, and it's a 6-day event, so they didn't even finish. So anyways, we're going to get on the road with the trailer and try to make it up to Gainesville. You can barely even see the trailer back there, man. It's gonna be a piece of cake. Bro, they got Blaspheme on a dolly because that's all U-Haul had. That's insane. And then we have the trailer that's getting given away tomorrow, and we're headed to Gainesville, so let's get it. Well, we hopped in the vans and got rolling. The trailer actually pulled really well behind the minivan, which was kind of a surprise, and we headed off to our first checkpoint, which we got there after dark. We were kind of running late after helping everybody and hanging out, which is perfectly fine. So we got to see a couple of cars, catch up with the drivers as expected, as we normally do. Didn't film a ton of it, but we got to see a lot of people. And then headed on to our next route stop, which we took a nap at. I'm not gonna lie, we hopped in the back of the cars, took a little nap because it's been a long week, and saw a couple cars coming through here with our competitors. We even saw Rovik and Rich Guido come through. They got the car fixed and got on the road, so that's super cool. All right, guys, well, we are at our last route stop, the Bernese. I guess it's like an auto show house thing. I think they sell cars. We got some of our competitors rolling through. We took a little bit of time to grab a nap because we're getting a little beat after the whole week, but hey, it's okay. That's all good. We find that if you just take a couple minutes, take a nap, makes it a lot easier to get the rest of the drive in. So I think it's about time to hit the road again to get up to Gainesville for our final night before the final day of racing. Man, that's wild. Anyways, let's get on the road. Well, guys, we made it to the track, and we found Danny over here with his new trailer with the boat, and we have a trailer, so pretty cool fitting for the night. So we're gonna call it here, and I will see you guys in the morning. Well, guys, it is day 6. After a lot of people dropping out yesterday, we're gonna see who all shows up to finish today. They got to make one pass to get their finish and to complete the week, but a lot of people are also gonna be trying to turn it up, have some personal best, that sort of thing. So we're gonna be looking forward to all of that right now. After our first session of our Group D cars, we run into a little bit of track prep and getting ready for that next group of our C Group cars. We have our C Group cars loading into the lanes, and while that's going on, our quarantine cars, what's left of them, are back in the pits getting ready to make their hit later in the day. It's that time of day where we get into our ABC slick cars, all the fast guys that are left. If you can tell in the lanes, they are not full. is leading that Sick Freaks class. See if he can lock it up right here. $778 and 183. Heck yeah! We know what's going down now. We have what is now the leader coming into today, the Swedes in the Camaro. We got Alex Taylor over the far lane. Two of our very quick cars. Let's see him get down, hopefully side by side sixes. It's 46 at 224. And Alex goes to 685. Now we have our gasser leader coming in. This was the car that was battling Mike Finnegans until Finnegans dropped out. That should lock up the gas. We've been following Kyle this whole week in the 2J swapped Civic. They've obviously had a lot of struggles, a lot of things go wrong, but they are here. They are completed, which a lot of people cannot say this week. So we're very excited to see them just break the beams, but I think they're gonna actually try to go for a little bit more. Whatever they did, that worked.
Let's go! Yeah!
Guys, they've been fighting for that all week. It's so good to see them actually get a pass. Good job, guys. Guys, we got Nick Cryer up, dude. He has been doing so well with this thing. Let's see what he does here for his first pass on the final. This goes 835 at 197. 10-second car in the Rotsun. Hey guys, well the Rotsun goes down to a 13. Not exactly what they were looking for, but we got this Camaro coming up with MR2s. We still have a lot of cars here, though we had a ton drop out throughout the week. Now, he did break the beam, so if it's something critical, then he did get at least 20-second pass and finish, but obviously it's not the way you want to finish the week. Now we're in our A and B radial cars. As you can tell, the lanes are way smaller than they used to be on the first day. First pair up, we have Alan Whitaker over in the right lane. I'm in the media room, obviously trying to get a little bit of work done, so we're going to watch his pass from up here, then we're going to run down there and try to catch a couple passes after him. Alan is leading his class currently, so we're looking for him to run a bottom 6, which should keep him right there where he needs to be. This heavy car is so fast. Oh, knocks the tire off of it out about 300 foot. Left lane goes 665, and Alan goes down to a 784. Able to hop down here, obviously a lot louder. We got the S2000 making a pass. Something happened over in the left lane. I'm turning him down just a touch. 735 for the S2000. Alright, so the Camaro is going to bump back in. She's been just learning this week, really. This is her first event out in They are having some issues with the Steve Morris big block over there, I guess. Maybe a sensor failing, something going weird. I don't know. So they're gonna push her out of the way and try to diagnose the issue while we keep on running cars down the track. Next pair up, we got Timothy Blythe in the Triumph, and then we have the Chevy 2 in the left lane. It's gonna be looking for a high 6 over there and a very low 7 over here. 32 at 193. Not their personal best, but pretty close to it. Man, we have Glenn Hunter. He's been doing really well this week. Looking for a 6-second pass from this 1956 Chevy. And we got the Chevy Tour in the other lane that's also going to be looking for that bottom 7-6 range. And a 731 in the left lane. Good job, guys. That was awesome. Alright, guys. Well, they got the Morris car back up over there. I think they got it figured out. And we got the Mustang here in the near lane. This should be a good pair. What either of them we're looking for. $676. That's moving for that car. This car just locked up their win, and then this car is also trying to lock up its win right now. Well, they're going to come back around so that they can get that win. Alright, so we actually caught up with these guys at the route stop last night, just talking to them off camera, and they were having an issue with the oil pan leaking like a lot. I guess they got it figured out because they're going to try to make a pass. Also, if you notice, it's an off-road Crown Vic with an A sticker on it. Yeah. It's got a funny car cage, and it needs it. They were hoping to get down into the 7s, but that's still great. The S2000 is back around, not happy with their first pass. Let's see if it gets going. Oh, well, that's been crazy. We've been getting through all of them, and we pretty much showed you like a lot, pretty much all of the passes we've had in the A group, Slick and Radial, which if you were watching earlier in the week, we were not able to show everything because there's a lot less. So it's been pretty crazy. But one of our big classes, our B group Radial, is up now. These guys have come out in force, man. We've run like the same run order every day this week, which is very, very strange for this event. And these guys have always run last, so they are itching to get down this track, and we got a lot of cool stuff up here. So we're gonna get into it right now. I have a lot of photos to take, and we're just gonna be hanging out through our B class. So let's see it. Well, we are getting into this giant B group Radial class, and we had an issue. Dude, we've had a lot of issues this week from the weather. However, the track actually had an issue with the timing system, so we're only able to run in one lane now. They're doing that just to get through everybody, and that way everybody at least gets a hit on the track, and then they're going to try to fix it so we can get it all run in. We'll just see how the rest of the day pans out. As they're trying to get the timing system, so we got a scooter race going down right now. Well, the track crew and their scooters figured out a way to get the track going in both lanes again, so we can finish out the day with an all run. People that are coming back for this all run are going to be people going for either personal best like Kynan here in the right lane, or they are trying to take home a W in their class like we're seeing right here. And with that 698, Alan Whitaker takes home the win in his class. After we saw them struggle in the S2000 in their first pass, they finally get a good one put down, 713. Now I see Steve Morris's wife back in her Camaro, seeing if she can get a good pass here to finish off the week. Oh, that's not what they were looking for. This is another pair of cars that were struggling in their first passes today, and it looks like they are not going to really get much better right with this pass. Alex Taylor's up next. We've seen her make a lot of passes this week, trying to take home the class win in a very tight battle. And is this going to make it? Don't know if that's going to be enough with the 673. We'll just have to see. Now we got Nick Cryer up, and he is actually in contention for class, but also for the reaction time, which will win him right over the straight, one that he actually just brought to this track. So, see if he can put a good reaction time down. look pretty fast. However, spinning is not exactly what you're looking for. They would like something a little closer to a 6, but a 756 not bad. This pass from the gasser in the far lane should secure the win in class. Finnegan was his biggest competition, and with Finnegan out, obviously, he can move through. All right, guys, well, we've been dealing with a lot of breakages and such, so we are now back to racing, and Sean is trying to run an 8. We got some good weather. Yeah, that was not it. Okay, guys, well, Alex Taylor is back up. They're trying to get one last pass in here and hopefully get down in the mid-6s. I think they are fighting for one of those top spots. So if they can get down at like a 640, they'll be very stoked about it. Let's see. It's hard to see, but I believe it's a 668 at 218. Well, Alex puts down a good pass, but not good enough to make, I think, she is third, I think. So, that's pretty awesome. Oh, boy! It's van time. We got the GMC van. Apparently, they turned this thing up. They got some nitrous on it, and they are giving the beans tonight. And they are next to the other GMC van that now has a truck bed on the back of it. Wild. Left lane goes down to a 10:59. Right lane still going. Still going. Aha! 16:60. And there we go. We got Tom Bagley making the final pass of the event, and he's trying to break his personal best right here. Can he do it? A 991 with a 9. He does it. Thank you guys for joining us here for Sick Week 2026. It's been a fantastic time to be with you. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, we'd really appreciate it, and consider hitting that subscribe button also. Thank you guys for being here. As always, have a blessed day. I'll talk to you guys next time.
This is cool.
I totaled the front end of my car.
Well, thank you guys for watching this iteration of the 3D Video YouTube channel. We'll see you nerds later.